Oh dear lordy Lou, happy days, oh happy days. Buddy's learning muddy water.
And we're
Now,
going to take down... Takedown?
I mean...
Wait, well, actually, I didn't even see a water gun there.
Yeah. I mean, takedown's a good move. Personally, I wouldn't have chose to teach it takedown.
I think
playthrough.
I got rid of tackle for takedown.
Makes sense.
That's why he even has takedown.
Makes sense. Be sure to replace that with earthquake later on, though.
What, takedown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, just get rid of muddy water.
Water gun for muddy water.
Yeah. There we go. There's that moveset. There's that full moveset.
Yeah. For whatever reason, I was expecting muddy water to be a ground type, but that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, because I mean, it is still water, but like it's
you know
also
what they could have totally implemented into these games? Were, you know how you have dual type Pokemon? They could have implemented dual type Pokemon moves. So muddy water
that would
could
add
have been a ground water type.
That would have added a whole mess of confusion to an already complex game.
But the hardcore fans would have.
Yeah, we would have kept up.
I'd have kept up. I know that much. If they had implemented it early enough, anyways.
Because like I know a lot of older Pokemon fans aren't willing to keep up with the newer mechanics.
See, I stopped keeping up after Black and White.
I kept up all the way. I kept up. I just kept keeping on.
I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
I felt
like
revival herbs. Revival herbs are essentially max revives.
Yeah, I know, but they're expensive AF. But here's the thing for me. Okay, so you know how a joke has its punchline, and after a while, it's no good anymore. Well, Pokemon is kind of like that joke. I'm not trying to call Pokemon a joke, by the way. I love Pokemon. But they took it so... they're kind of like beating a dead horse at this point with X and Y and Sun and Moon.
I mean...
In my honest opinion.
I mean, X and Y was alright. It was just, like, made too easy.
Yeah.
Like, personally. I mean, you can turn off EXP share, I guess. And I think there was like a hard mode, possibly.
I would be the wrong person to ask. I know nothing, you know, about the game mechanics of X-Y.
There was a hard mode. I think I wasn't aware of it at first. Then I realized later on. Yeah, there was definitely like a hard mode for like, you know, more experienced players.
Yeah.
And again, you could just turn the EXP share off. You have the option.
Right.
But yeah, like when it comes to X and Y, that's all right. Villain was kind of trash.
What was kind of trash?
The villain, the team leader.
Was he don't tell me. Was he the guy who had the big red hair?
Yes.
Ha ha ha. Didn't you do a top villain list or something?
No, I haven't yet.
You should do a top worst video games villain and a top best video games villain video.
I suppose I could do that, but for now, I have other plans that I don't want to get mixed up with these plans that we're talking about at the moment.
Right. Get out of the way what you got right now, and you know.
I have a plan.
I'm gonna take down that Magneton right here and right now.
Yeah, here, bitch. Yeah, here, you bitch.
That Magneton's going down 6 feet underground.
But yeah, like, Pokemon Sun and Moon, I'm not gonna say it's trash, but it could have been better. That's all I'm saying. It feels a tad rushed.
See, I love the black and white games.
I do too.
I can't say much bad about the black and white games. I just like them a lot. But
yeah,
the anime didn't keep me, you know, they couldn't keep me with it.
I mean, we're more talking about the games here.
Yeah.
We're talking about the games. The anime is it's a whole nother monster on its own.
Yeah, the anime is definitely beating a dead horse.
I mean, X and Y anime was alright.
I mean, to me, X and Y was one thing, but when they got to Sun and Moon and the art style and the animation in Sun and Moon, I will say is beautiful, but the art style kills it. I'm sorry, I'm that guy.
It called, like, to me personally, like, it gives more opportunity for emotion, you know, makes more wacky expressions, more anime expressions.
I think they catered to, I know Pokemon was always targeted towards a younger audience.
It always has been, it always will be.
Yeah, but I feel like they tried way too hard in Sun and Moon, you know, with the art style to...
I mean, it was moved to Disney XD, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But they still got that general feel of Pokemon, you know?
Yeah, like, you know it's Pokemon, it's just a lot more childish to me. And I guess, I mean, that's probably my maturity level. I'm not calling anyone who likes Sun and Moon immature. I'm just saying my maturity level has changed.
Like, you've grown a little too much.
Yeah.
to tolerate something like that, you know?
Yeah, like, I still love the... Oh, Tony, no, that was bad.
Ooh.
But, like, I still love all the other games that I played as a kid up until now. That's, like... The first gen, you know, Pikachu Special and, you know, Blue, all the way up to Black and White. I still love those games.
Yeah, to me, I love the anime, mostly because of how expressive it is and how lovable the characters are.
Yeah.
The style, I love it. I personally love it. I know some people don't. Some people really don't like the style, but you know what? I was always open to change when it comes to Pokemon, both the anime and the games.
Yeah.
As long as it's still Pokemon, as long as it still looks like Pokemon, feels like Pokemon, it's all good.
I feel you. I feel it there.
Same for the Let's Go games. Sure, yeah, it's got those Pokemon Go mechanics for catching Pokemon, but battling's still there. Wild encounters are still there, albeit different. And here's the thing, they made catching legendaries much more convenient.
What, in Sun and Moon or X and Y?
No, Pokemon Let's Go. I hear like I hear to capture legendaries, it's not just you going straight to the Pokemon Go mechanics.
Yeah.
You battle them, but in order to get to the Pokemon Go mechanics, you actually have to KO them.
Huh.
So it makes catching legendaries so much more convenient that way.
I still have Pokemon Go.
Yeah, same here. I need it to get like Meltan and all that. You've seen Meltan, right?
No.
The new Pokemon?
No. I heard something about, but I literally just go on to get Pokestops. If I'm a passenger in a car, I'll have it open so I can grab Pokestops. And if I'm walking around Walmart, I'll have it open. But that's about it.
Sometimes I have it open, but usually I'm just like, okay, focus on where I'm walking. And I'll focus on Pokemon Go. I'll focus where I'm walking. I'm going back and forth constantly.
I remember when Pokemon Go first, you know, was released to the App Store.
And then people were like blaming it for the stupidity.
So here's the thing. Humanity, in the United States anyways, was never as unified as it was for at least a decade, and
Still,
it won't ever be that unified again.
Mostly because it's a public nuisance.
Pokemon Go brought us all together.
And it made us a public nuisance.
I mean, in some cases.
Yeah. Some people like freaking don't have. There you go. But yes, some people were like going into forbidden areas, I should say.
Yeah, there's a meme. It showed like a Mewtwo or a Charizard in Area 51.
and everybody's like, why?
It said when getting Pokemon Go, when getting shot is worth it, or something like that.
Like, dude, I remember like seeing a video of people actually going to Area 51 to see if there are any legendary Pokemon there, and all they found was a fucking Farfetch'd and a Pidgey. Beautiful.
I mean, what even is Area 51? It's not a military base, is it?
I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Like, there's just stuff you can't see there.
Aliens.
Stuff that possibly like secret weapons or whatever. Nobody knows. Only the government knows.
Yeah. Trump knows.
Trump probably knows, but you
I
can't
mean,
tell us.
well, actually, I don't think the government trusts Trump enough to tell him. They probably just told him there was nothing.
I think they probably. I don't think they even like trust any presidents really, even if it wasn't Trump.
I mean, yeah, honestly.
I think they only bring it up when they need like the technology, you know?
Right. Now I'm sure all the past, presidents know. They have to. You aren't just going to be commander-in-chief of the military and not know.
Nah, man. They don't play like that.
No?
There are some things the president doesn't even know.
I mean, if you can trust them with a nuclear code, you can't trust them with, knowing that, at least.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They're not president forever.
True.
And if they get senile at some point, well, that information may get out.
Yeah, you're right.
You never know what could happen.
Yeah.
Like, sure, the government can go after the government can go after them, but that would make too much of a scene.
Yeah. Take Edward Snowden, right? The guy who was Snowden. He was part of the FBI or CIA or something, and he learned like all the dirty, little secrets that the FBI and the CIA and the government's keeping, from us, like how they're tapping into our phone conversations, and they know more about us than we think they know. They're watching us, and he like leaked all this information. The government went to get him to like put him down, and he fled to Russia, and now Russia's holding him, like, yeah, you're not getting him back, we're gonna take care of him here. So now Russia's, taking care of this guy, but he ain't ever coming back to the United States, because if he does, he's done for.
I love how like we got into this sort of discussion.
I know.
Government, we know nothing really. We're just a bunch of people playing for Pokemon.
I'm gonna have to like pull some editing tricks here and like replace everything we say in Klingon. Nah, that'd be too much. But guess what, fool?
What?
It's time.
It's just time.
It's time to say see ya on the next episode.
Goodbye.